Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy WattsTV, man, and look, today we are doing something completely different, something that I have not done before, and something that I want to do more of. Today we are reviewing a movie, and that movie is Mortal Kombat. But before I get into that, if you guys rock with any of the content that I make, please do me a favor and do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. And also, please do me a favor and follow me on Twitch. That is twitch.tv/watts_tv94. I greatly appreciate you. Now, look, guys, let me just say this before we go ahead and dive into this. I am not a super avid Mortal Kombat player when it comes to the video games. I have not played a Mortal Kombat probably since the 7th installment. At this point, honestly, I do not know. But I do know a lot of the story. I have watched a lot of videos. I know some of the lore, whatever, blah blah blah. So you supreme, Mortal Kombat fans, do not take any of this offensively. If I do not know something, I'm sorry. It's just because I am not that super into the story. I know enough to get by, but I just probably may not know as much as you. All right, now with that being said, let's get into this bullshit. For starters, let's just lay it out. The movie was bad. This was a bad movie. I prefer the old Mortal Kombat movies. This was so bad, bro. I was not expecting it to be this bad just because it's fucking 2021. I just knew this shit was gonna be fire. If you guys catch me looking down at my phone, it's because I have several notes and talking points. So let's get into it, shall we? So, the story, the main character of this story is Cole. You know that Mortal Kombat character? Cole. He was in all of them. He was in every single Mortal Kombat. You don't know Cole? Who the fuck is Cole? Who? Bro, this really blew me because they really made up a character. So the main character is Cole. If you do not know who Cole is and you did not watch the movie, Cole is an ancestor of Scorpion. All right. Scorpion was a ninja. He died years and years ago, and this is one of his ancestors. And he also has the the little Mortal Kombat symbol, whatever, meaning that he's chosen to fight in the tournament, and blah blah blah, yada 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 yada. All right, so that's my first gripe. They literally made up a character out of their asses. Now, the character himself is not a bad idea. If this was actually implemented into the Mortal Kombat games, I really wouldn't have much of a problem with it, just because, like I said, it's not a bad idea. But again, who? I don't know who that is. Who? All right, let's move on. So the acting, guys, the acting. Oh. The acting was so bad. Oh my gosh. I would rather watch Homeboys in Outer Space on loop. This acting was fucking abysmal. It was just so cringy. I can't even explain it. You'll just have to watch it. If you disagree with me, you disagree, but the acting was so bad. And everything was over exaggerated. Even the effects. The effects were especially shitty. Why that much blood? And the blood looked so fake. It just looked like red jelly was constantly spewing it all over the goddamn place. Why? It looked like a goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich was just spewing its juices all over the goddamn walls 24/7. We are in 2021. The effects should not look this bad. Guys, they were bad. So bad. Why does it have to be so exaggerated? I don't understand. And everything in this movie, to me, this is my opinion, everything was so forced and predictable. All right, especially if you're any type of Mortal Kombat fan or if you're a casual. So, for example, all of the little phrases were super forced. Flawless victory. Did I hear finish them in there? I don't remember. But fatality. They were saying these phrases themselves. I don't know. It just came off as cringy. Like when Kung Lao killed the Bat Chick, he was like, flawless victory. Like, bro, come on. Like, it just made me cringe for some reason. I don't know why. And so far as like predictability goes, everything was set up. Like, you saw where this movie was going. Even from a fan, like not a fan, even from a person who wasn't a fan of Mortal Kombat, I'm telling you, as an avid movie watcher, they could literally see what was going to happen from start to finish. All right. So Cole has this mark. Obviously, I forgot what the mark is called, so forgive me. Cole has this mark. Obviously, the mark means something. He meets Jax, who also has the mark, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, they're gonna have to fight together, blah blah blah. And then you meet Sonya Blade, who doesn't have the mark, is holding hostage Kano, who does have the mark. And then when they're in the desert, Kano and Sonya fight, and he's telling her to kill him, but she won't do it. And he says, oh, I see why you don't have the mark yet. You're not vicious enough, basically. So for some odd fucking reason, you can tell that Sonya Blade, she really wants one of these fucking marks. I do not know why, because I do not want to fight interdimensional beings in a fucking bloody, horrible, vicious tournament. I don't know why she wants to, but she wants to. And apparently this goddamn mark can get passed on from generation to generation. You can't have kids, and if you do, you're an asshole, because why would you want that for your kids? Why? Let's move on. Okay. Scorpion maybe had 7 minutes of screen time at the most, if we aren't talking about before he actually came Scorpion, not when he was an actual ninja, but after that. Like, Scorpion probably only had 7 minutes of screen time. And here is my issue. Scorpion is a huge part of Mortal Kombat, and he was shown that little. Bro, he's on the promo poster. Him and Sub-Zero are together on the promo poster, and he only got that much of time. I will say the Scorpion and Sub-Zero fight was probably the best scene in the entire movie. Yeah. And Cole was also there. He did not need to be there. He was pretty much useless. Another issue of mine. The movie is called Mortal Kombat, but it didn't actually take place during the tournament. Shang Tsung was breaking the rules, and he was basically trying to kill all his adversaries before the tournament began, which apparently you cannot do, but he tried to do it anyway. I do not know if this has actually happened in the Mortal Kombat universe. I'm sure it has, so I'm not really gonna trip over that. But my issue is, for somebody who may not be a Mortal Kombat fan, let's say an average Joe watches this, they said we have an X amount of days to get prepared for this tournament, and then the tournament doesn't happen. That is very confusing as a watcher. Like, why didn't they fight in the tournament? I don't know. Like, why? Oh boy, this was so bad. Let's talk about Liu Kang next. Liu Kang. They made Liu Kang look like a huge. Liu Kang was getting waxed. He was getting waxed until he did his fire fatality to Cabal. Like, literally the entire time, Liu Kang was getting his ass whooped at every corner. Liu Kang is one of the main characters in like Mortal Kombat, and this man was getting mollywopped at every second. Like, it was seriously blowing me, man. They made him look like such a punk. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know this though. In the actual, this brings me to my next point. In the actual Mortal Kombat lore, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm like 99.9% sure I'm right. Liu Kang killed Goro. Not this random person named Cole. Liu Kang killed Goro. So, why did Cole kill Goro in this movie? That would have made Liu Kang look like such a badass, and he kills him anyway. So why didn't they let Liu Kang kill Goro? Why? Kung Lao. I was so happy to see Kung Lao in the movie. And for those of you who know what happens in the Mortal Kombat universe, you know that Shang Tsung kills Kung Lao. You know that. But why did it happen so early in the movie? Like, that did not happen until way later in the story. I don't understand why they decided to do that now. When you see Kung Lao, like, I automatically expected for him to be like in the next movie at least, or the next two or whatever. I didn't expect, me being a watcher, I wasn't expecting for you to show him off and then to instantly take him away. Like, bro, that's Kung Lao. Yes, I know he dies, but he dies later in the story. He is an integral part in the Mortal Kombat story, but you killed him off so fast. We know that happens eventually, but it did not happen that fast. Jesus. So we have one more thing. Cole, what was this called? I think the mark was called Akana. The power was called Akana or something like that. I don't know. Cole's power looked so stupid. He looked like the Gold Ranger. He looked like a gold Power Ranger. He's about to call a Megazord at any moment. He literally just had gold armor wrapped around him, and he had blades sticking out of his arms. How original. You could not give this man a better power. He looked so cheesy and ridiculous. Like, it looked so stupid. This man literally looked like he could have been in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Guys, I did not like this movie. I have no hope for the next two movies that they said that they are going to make. Yeah, I have no hope. This was bad. Also, Raiden, they could have casted a better Raiden. But that's just me being petty. Yeah, this was not a good movie. Everything was extremely predictable, super cheesy. The effects were super trash. The story was very meh. And honestly, they could have done such a better job. And I probably wouldn't be this harsh towards the movie if they haven't had to push it back so many times, or so far back, I should say. Like, this movie was supposed to come out a long time ago, so there should have been a whole lot of work done to the script, the effects, blah blah blah. Like, all of this should have been taken into consideration. I just don't understand. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you think this movie was fire? Did you think it was trash? Do you think my opinions are stupid? Please do me a favor. Let's have a friendly debate in the comments. Leave a comment down below, please. But yeah, guys, I did not fuck with this movie at all. I really did not like it. But anyway, guys, please do me a favor and make sure you also tune in to my Falcon and Winter Soldier review that I should have posted at the same time as this review. So guys, please do me a favor and check that out. And also, I just want to point something out real quick. The Demon Slayer movie, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba Mugen Train, has sold more than Mortal Kombat in the theaters. Just wanted to point that out there. Just, you know, just a little fact, you know. But it's your boy WattsTV, man, and I'm out. Peace.